Hi, Mr. Burgess?
Yeah.
It's Mark Laporte with the RCMP.
Yeah.
Yes, I got your phone call.
Yeah. Your letter doesn't make sense. The RCMP investigated the Toronto police.
Well, you have to understand that we have to be. We're just like another police force. We're not mandated. Our mandate is not to investigate other police services unless we're requested to do so. We do that on a regular basis.
Where does it say this?
Well, it's not our mandate unless we're requested to investigate in other police agencies. It's not our mandate. Now, they have their own internal process, and then there's the ISU that is part of the Provincial Civilian Complaint Commission. But just because we're the National Police Force doesn't mean we can go and investigate another officer in regards to a circumstance or a situation, unless there's a criminal investigation which leads us to a police officer, but that's different. But to do an internal investigation in regards to an action of one of their officers, unless we're requested to do so by that agency or by an external agency, we're not mandated.
I'm asking you to investigate them for obstruction of justice.
Well, it's not for you to request the investigation. It would have to be the Ontario Civilian Commission to request us to investigate, or if the Hamilton Police Service wishes for us to investigate, then we would do an independent review of the incident. But we don't respond to complaints from the general public. It's not our mandate to go investigate other police agencies.
Yeah, where does it say this?
It's just the way we do business. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. We don't have the mandate. There's no written anywhere. It's just that we do not have the mandate to go investigate other police agencies. It's not in our mandate.
What about the Ontario Civilian Commission?
They did investigate the...
No, what about investigating them for obstruction of justice?
They didn't obstruct justice.
They surely did. They covered up my complaints.
Well, then it's to go to the Solicitor General, because
No, I've written to the Solicitor General.
Well, the Ontario Civilian Commission reports to the Solicitor General. It does not report to the RCMP. We're not an oversight of the Ontario Civilian Commission.
You're police officers. I'm asking you to do a criminal investigation.
No, you're asking us to look into the actions of a police officer.
Yes, criminal action.
It was looked into by the Hamilton Police Service, and it was looked into by the Ontario Civilian Commission on Police Services.
Yeah, and what about investigating the Ontario Civilian Commission?
It's not for us to do it unless the Solicitor General requests us to do it.
Yeah, well, where does it say this? Because I've read
it's not in our mandate. It's not in our mandate, sir.
There's nothing in the Rcmp Act that says you can't do that.
No, it's not in our mandate to investigate the findings of another agency unless we're requested to do so.
Okay, where does it say this?
It's not written that way. It's not our mandate.
So then there's nothing that says that then?
There's nothing that says that we are required to do this. That's correct.
Sure it does. The Rcmp Act says you guys are required to do this. You investigate crimes.
We investigate crimes, yes, but that's not what you're asking us to do. You're asking us to investigate. No, you're asking us to investigate the findings of the Hamilton Police Service. You're asking us to investigate the covering up of the Ontario Civilian Commission that reports to the Solicitor General. We don't have the mandate to do that.
Yes, you do, because it doesn't say you don't. And the Rcmp Act says you do have the mandate to do that.
Well, I beg to differ. It's not unless the RCMP is mandated to go and do this, we can. Unless we're mandated to go and investigate this further, we don't have jurisdiction. We can't go into the Hamilton Police Service without that mandate to request the officer give us testimony, to look at the files of the Ontario Civilian Commission, to ask them to give us a statement. We don't have the mandate to force those bodies to cooperate with any investigation unless we're mandated to do so.
But the RCMP Act says you can do that.
Well,
you investigate criminal activity.
That's correct.
Yes.
But you're not asking us to...
Yes,
no.
I am. I'm asking you to investigate obstruction of justice.
No, you're asking us to investigate the findings of somebody else.
I'm asking you to investigate a cover-up by the Hamilton Police and the Ontario Civil Commission, which is obstruction of justice.
But that incident was investigated internally by Hamilton.
Yes, and it was covered
and
up.
it was covered up as per your allegations.
Yeah.
It was investigated twice by the Ontario Civilian Commission on Police Services, and came up with a finding of there was no issues. So what you're asking us to do is to investigate those agencies. We don't have that capacity to do it without the mandate from the Solicitor General.
Well, I guess I'll be seeing you in court,
Okay.
because I'll be filing suit.
That's all I can do at this point, sir. Unless like I said, unless we're mandated to do it.
It does not say that. There's nothing that says you need a mandate to do that. The Rcmp Act says you can do that.
That's your opinion.
No, it's in black and white in the Rcmp Act.
Okay.
All right, I'll see you in court.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.